and welcome back to Life as Mrs. C.
Hello.
My name is Ruth.
I'm Lydia.
And welcome to this special episode today where we talk about when should you go on your honeymoon? Should you go on a honeymoon after you get married? Honeymoon.
Honeymoon, should you save up for your honeymoon?
Yes. Lydia, take the floor.
I would just say, you know that money that you spent on the reception?
Take it to your honeymoon.
Take it to your honeymoon.
Honestly, you're speaking to the wrong souls today. Take it to your honeymoon.
Take it to your honeymoon. Go enjoy.
Look after yourselves.
Yes. Anyway, yeah. So when do you get to go on your honeymoon? I would personally say, I know there is this like rule.
Yeah.
Where like, and I think sometimes it adds to the pressure and the stress because people just feel like, yeah, after we get married, you know, we need to go on honeymoon. Like we need to do something. It is good.
Lovely.
And I think if you have the money for it,
Go for it.
please go for it. It's lovely. But it's not a must.
Nope.
Okay? I always say like, you know what? You're married. Yeah, you're together. When did you guys go on your honeymoon?
Yeah, so I think we went a year or two after. I can't remember exactly, to be honest. I think it was a year or two after our honeymoon, after our wedding, that we went for a honeymoon. There was just so many costs. I really wanted to have a good honeymoon. Personally, I just wanted to go somewhere nice, somewhere exotic. So yeah, I was like, no, you know what? Let's focus on these things, and then we'll save up for our honeymoon.
Yeah.
Once we get married, and then we'll go. And we did. And I know plenty of people who've done that as well.
Yeah. And I think like you guys, it's a bit similar for us. Like we didn't go there and then. I think we went after a year.
After a year, yeah.
Nearly 2 years. Like it was just like 3 months away from 2 years.
2 years? Oh yeah.
So yeah, like there is no, I know people make it look like it's a golden rule, like, oh, you guys need to go on your honeymoon.
You end up stressing yourself sometimes.
You know, like, and I appreciated the fact that we went years after because it's like it's so busy.
Yep.
You know? And when you're on your honeymoon, like there are a lot of things to do. You know, obviously, you know me when I go on holiday, I also want to sightsee. You know, go looking at nice things, and it's just nice.
Like you have energy as well. Like those are some of the benefits. Like we can talk about the benefits of going on a honeymoon straight away, but like waiting for time, you're not as you've planned for it in terms of time, energy. You're not going straight away. If you want to sightsee, you can. You're not just there like the first day after the wedding. You're just exhausted.
Yeah, like you're just
packing,
and then
you're trying to rush. Like it's okay to even wait a few days after the wedding and then go, or even a week. Like you don't have to go on the night of your wedding. You know what I mean? Because some people feel like we need to go on the night. Yeah, like need to go on the night. I remember like after our wedding, the next day we had a flight, and I was thinking, thankfully this is not honeymoon. Yeah, you're just going home to rest.
And we had a layover of about 11 hours.
Oh my god! Oh my
day. I know. We were dead. Like exhausted. I don't think I have ever slept like that in public ever.
But you just don't care.
But you just don't care because you are just
I've done some sleeping in public at the airport.
No. This one, I was tired. I was literally exhausted.
Oh my. So yeah, like definitely you don't just like, and for me, like if I was gonna go on a honeymoon straight away after our wedding, one thing from all that I would have wanted to do was that's the first thing I would have booked. You know why? Because once you get into the wedding stuff, more costs are coming up. You start to you could, well, it depends. If you've got infinite money, then that's different. But if you've got a budget, then you start to reduce it. Like, oh, maybe we can just go here instead. So like it would be the first thing I would it would be the first thing I would want to book. And then you just forget about it. The flights are booked, everything is booked, and you just forget about it. Like as long as you know that your wedding date is set. Obviously with Corona it's a bit different, but at least you know, like it'll be the first thing that if I was gonna go straight, and I would go maybe a couple of days after to like rest off and then go on our holiday elsewhere rather than spend that time resting somewhere else. But yeah, like just because the flights, it's a lot. No,
I totally agree with you. Like if you can wait, wait. Obviously, we're not saying there's a golden rule like wait or don't wait if you can afford it. And and the thing is, it also matches up with like different personalities. There are people who want to go and just rest, and then there are people who like they love the busyness. They just love a busy life. So even if they are tired, they just want to get on doing all sorts of things. Whereas for me, like, I want to be relaxed. A holiday is, and I think a honeymoon is like a holiday. You want to relax, and you want to be in a place where also not thinking too much. And I think sometimes people may go into like borrowing, like going on your honeymoon with borrowed money. I think
that's dangerous.
When we had gone for our honeymoon, or even like one day, at least we've spent our own money. You have the peace of mind. You've saved up and you go, because you're thinking, when are we going to pay them back? Okay, a holiday is not like, honeymoon is not a place where you start thinking about calculations, who you need to pay back, how much you owe who. No, exactly. That sort of holiday is not meant for that. That sort of holiday is meant for fun.
And it's not always like, you don't always have to go abroad. And I think for some people, like, maybe sometimes you need to really take a step back, because when it comes to weddings, we have these perceptions of this is what you need to do. First of all, you have this church, then you have a reception, then you need to wear a white dress, then it's all society's ideologies.
They've put a standard
of what it is, and honeymoon is one of those. Like, you don't even, if you don't want one, you don't even need to have one. You need to say, do we really want one? And what is it to us? Like, and so if you both enjoy going out, running, or I'm just trying to think of doing some activity or hiking or something like that, then that can easily be something that you do on your honeymoon. You go on a hike trail, or just something that is you. Like, it doesn't have to be this candles romantic, because not everybody likes that. So don't fall into the trap of what everybody else does doing. And for me, like, I think
what suits you.
Do what works for you both. And when you're saving up, and this is why I say you put that money aside, like, for the spending, so that you don't go there and be on a budget. Well, it's okay to be on a budget, but you know what I mean, because you've taken the wedding.
They're not nice when you're on a budget.
Like, you've taken the money from the honeymoon.
Spend it.
Exactly, from the wedding. So if you have a friend that you can put it on an account that you won't touch, then do exactly that. Like, don't touch it. So when you go, you've got money, you're free, you can enjoy yourselves. But so the answer is, when should you go for your honeymoon? It's up to you
whenever you want
and
to
even
go.
if you don't want to go.
And I think it's also finding like a compromise. Let's say, because like Ruth said, it's society pressure, that the pressure that society places on us. So you could have, maybe the wife is saying, I really want to go. Then the man is saying, probably we need to wait. And it can be something that is a potential argument, because definitely. One wants to go and one thinks they shouldn't go. So all these, like, it's and it shouldn't be something that should bring a problem.
No,
it should be something that is exciting to plan, to look forward to.
Exactly. And as women, you know what, we can, not women, but maybe women, I don't know, but us people can be bad also, because we're like, you got married, congrats, where did you go on your honeymoon?
I know. And then they're just making you feel like,
I didn't go anywhere, or maybe I just went to the city the next city, and so you feel like less off, because maybe you didn't have the idea of what everybody thinks the honeymoon is supposed to be. No, not the ideal, because ideal is based on your ideal, but like the idea of what maybe is ideal, like the idea of other people's ideal. That's true. Ideal. So other people's ideal. We're a problem, because we're always saying, where did you guys go on your honeymoon? Lovely. How was it? We've been thinking about this. Have you thought about where you guys want to go for your honeymoon?
And I think it's just pressure, because the more you begin to think about, we're not having, I remember, I think somebody asked if we're having a honeymoon, and we were told, I said, no, we're not having one, we're just gonna go home. You're not going, please try and do something, you need to do something. And I think in the end, I did appreciate that we didn't have a honeymoon straight away.
And sometimes it's just not realistic to go on a honeymoon, not even because of the money. You got a job to go to, and there's only so much leave you can
and
take.
then you're trying to squeeze up the leave
honeymoon.
days. Yeah, first of all, you've taken leave
For the wedding, before the wedding,
and then
for the wedding, and then honeymoon. It's okay, you can wait. I think that was probably, well, apart from all the other things, that was another factor for us. Like, I don't take in all the leave that I
No, that's true. I mean, for me, leave, because I took like my leave. I didn't take any leave for the planning process. I took leave after the wedding.
So you didn't have.
Didn't. But with Chomba, he took leave before the wedding and partly after the wedding. So yeah,
that's our 2 cents on those thinking about getting married and having honeymoons, or those about to get married and having
thinking about honeymoons,
or just entertainment conversation for anybody.
Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when we have new videos,
and share.
Bye bye.